What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just doing the whole TK's Garage in the garage thing, it's too fucking hot. It's just too hot, man. I'm not here for it. I'm tired of this shit. In today's video, we are talking about a vehicle that might have been at Roadkill Nights that nobody saw, and it was hiding in plain sight. Damn. I went over all the footage, and it could be two things. We're going to talk about that right after this. What is up, guys? Before we get into the rest of today's video, I want to talk a little bit about our giveaway. It is ending in just a few days. August 31st at midnight or September 1st at 12:01 a.m. That is it. No more entries for the Ram 1500 Laramie and the Cadillac STS. First place gets to pick the Ram 1500 or the Cadillac STS. Second place gets what's left. Third place will get some cash. Same thing as we did last month. Now, there will be a poll going up probably if the first time you're seeing this as an ad spot in our video later today. It'll be in the community tab on what you can vote on what the next giveaway vehicle will be. And I don't know if we're going to do two again next time. We'll see. It depends on how this one ends. So stay tuned. But it's very simple to enter. If you haven't entered already, all you have to do is go to tksgarage.com, or you could pick up any of the merch down here below the screen. I've heard about people saying, hey, I just want to throw a couple dollars at it and see if I win. So we did reinstitute the wallpapers that are up there on the site. You can download it. You have the Hemi Everything and Back to the Hemis are now back live. I believe they do limit us those, though, to 100 per each unit. So I believe there's 200 of those available total. That's it. But there you have it. Good luck to everybody that wants to jump in there. Like I said, the Ram is an exceptionally nice truck. I haven't really been doing anything except starting it since we had that incident. If you go back and look at the earlier videos where I had to replace the tire in the rear for catching that big-ass nail. But outside of that, it's good to go, and I'm excited to close out our second one this month. And if you're trying to win, it's very simple. Like I said, tksgarage.com. $1 equals one entry. We're not closing out the giveaway with like extra entries or anything like that. We usually do that at the very beginning of the giveaways, and I think that makes sense to do that moving forward as well. But anyways, there you have it. Good luck to everybody. I hope you jump into it, and see you on the next one. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. We were out at Roadkill Nights in Detroit. Had an absolute blast. Got to hang out with my guys, OC Motivator and Butter the Insider. Like I said, had an absolute blast. It was absolute fun. I couldn't have enjoyed my time out there much more than I did. But while we were there, and I don't remember if this happened in the VIP booth or if it happened before we did the riding the mechanical Ram thing, but Tim Kadiscus had said something to myself and Butter the Insider. We were walking, and he goes, I think maybe we were in between going from the VIP to the Bull or vice versa, but he said, you know, there's literally something sitting here hiding in plain sight today. And I was like, huh, I wonder what that could be. What could possibly be hiding in plain sight? So then I looked over all the footage, right? And there was two things. There was two things at the time of Roadkill Nights that hadn't been announced yet. The first one was a Jeep Cherokee, brand new body style, and to be honest with you, it didn't even raise a flag for me. Like I didn't see anything when it came to that, I was like, and they parked it. This is the funny part. They parked it directly next to my M5 at the media event. Now, this thing hadn't been announced yet, but was literally sitting there with manufacturer plates on. No camouflage, just chilling. Didn't even raise a flag. I'm going over the video from Roadkill Nights when we were going up to get into the car, and I see it right there. And I'm like, damn, we literally saw this car sitting here like 2-3 weeks before they announced the damn thing. Damn, funny. That's one. The second one, which I think Tim might have been talking about, we'll see. You know, I told you all of that smoke, all of that talk about the Dodge Challenger coming back. But could it come back with the old body style on the STLA large platform? And I think, yes. I only think that because we've seen multiple versions of the Challenger, from the 170 to narrow body versions with manufacturer plates on it and VIN numbers that would designate those vehicles as 2025s, not older. All right. Now, what I find interesting is right outside the booth where they had Demon 170s and they were doing, you know, the electronic drag racing thing. And they also had the Ram 1500 base model with the supercharger with the Whipple on it that everybody else kind of missed and wasn't paying attention to. There was an orange Dodge Challenger with direct connection on it. And I've just been going over all the information on it. And one of the things I noticed was the VIN number on the dash was covered. They literally had like a piece of paper or something covering, or maybe it was blank. It could be that too, but I think it was covered with paper. Now, could that be the vehicle that was hidden in plain sight? The Dodge Challenger coming back? One of the biggest, you know, sale items that they had. I mean, the Challenger and Charger made so much money for Stellantis once they merged and they were still selling those vehicles. It's not even funny. I mean, yes, Ram and Jeep are cash cows. We know that. But the V8 Challenger and Charger sold like gangbusters, even after the fact when they were gone. A year after they stopped making it, they were still selling. So, what does that mean? I think the vehicle that was hiding in plain sight, because we looked at all the other new body style Chargers. I was getting into cars I know I'm not supposed to get into. I was looking under the hoods just to see if they had one with a Hemi there. I looked at all the other ones, looked for CUDA badges. As soon as he said that, I walked until I was heat exhausted around that mofo, trying to find anything. Like, I saw RHOs that I thought might have been a TRX. Me and Butter were walking around. The only thing I could see that was in plain sight on those grounds was that orange Dodge Challenger with direct connection badging on it. Could direct connection sell you a Dodge Challenger directly? Maybe. Maybe it's an SRT thing only. Who knows? But going over all my footage, it is the only vehicle that I saw sitting in plain sight outside of that stupid Jeep that they parked. Maybe they parked it right next to my car on purpose. Maybe. Not a conspiracy theorist or anything. You know, this isn't the Alex Jones channel. I'm just saying. I find that interesting. But what do you think? Do you think they could bring back the Challenger? Because you give me a Challenger with the updated interior from the Charger? Ooh, sign me up. Buy one today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day weekend. I hope you guys have lots of fun. Be safe out there. And until next time, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time. Whoa. For the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent.